Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Akrakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles who rule well, who in the truth resides, of GMS. And peace and blessings be multiplied to the Akim that's out here preaching this truth, man. Sincerity and in wholeheartedness. Also to the Aquath, who are aiding their husbands, and the sisters who are laboring silently, or whatever Yahweh Shah may find your hands to do. All right, this is Hashem YASHARAHLA. A quick lesson. Slakia. A quick lesson. I was watching a news article, a couple of days ago, how Esau is, this is the age of, spies are really not, really relevant anymore, because everybody's telling on everybody now, man. It's just, really, because we're in the age of, like the apostle said, this is the year of prophecy. Okay, so prophecy is just being fulfilled. Okay, because the scripture says, man, it'd be brother against brother, mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and this is basically what we're seeing. All right, it also says as a kingdom is divided, how can it stand? And Esau's kingdom is greatly divided. Okay. I got a couple of videos I want to play, how Esau, America's secrets are open, man. The scripture says, make bare the leg, man. You know what I'm saying? Expose the thigh. And that's exactly what's going on. America's all his false flags attacks. Everyone is hip to him, man. All the nations. You got the president of South Africa, Julius Milan. I can't pronounce his last name, but he's telling Trump to his face, man. Hey, man, no, look, fuck you, man. You talking about we got genocide over here killing the white man. Well, hell, he said you got genocide over in America. You killing black people. So everybody is fed up with America's bullshit. Trump's bullshit. Basically the only thing is left to do, man, is, hey, for Esau is just to because Yahweh Shah is already stirring up. He's stirring up all the countries. It's a video came out the other day. Abib, if I'm saying it right, I can't think of the last city that's stronghold of Syria. Okay, and all the nations are gathered there already. And that's right by Damascus, man. That's the land of decision, man, which does said the scriptures. All right, let me read this real quick. This is St. John. St. John 18:20. She said, Yahweh Shah answered him, I spake openly to the world. I ever taught, and it's supposed to be it's ever, but they, instead of never, they used to say ever. I ever taught in the synagogues and in the temple, whether the Jews always resort. And that's even today, man. Jake is the main one in these damn churches and shit, man. All right. And in secret have I said nothing. In secret, he said he has said nothing. Yahweh Shah doesn't give us this truth. He give us this truth secretly, but let me go to that. He said he gives us what he tells us in the dark, us to proclaim in the light. Because Esau is a devil, man. That's the only thing he has is secrecy. That's why he gets his little societies and shit. Everything is all secretive, man. Top secret. Well, guess what? Guess what's the biggest top secret of America? That you have enslaved the Israelites, man. That you took our identity. That's top secret, man. Anything about your UFO program, the moon landing, all that, that's all a bunch of fucking lies, man. There ain't shit top about none of that, man. All right, this is Luke 12:2. He said, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. And that's what Esau did. He spoke about everything. Like, hey, we're gonna make this false flag attack. We're gonna arm these people with gas. You know, because everybody knows, man. Everybody knows, man. America is the mass producers of any type of weapons, man. Well, it used to be. Now, like I said, you're not the only ones with weapons. All right. Also, it's like it maybe even Russia and America. Okay. So yeah, man. So your lies are being revealed, man. You know, your spies and shit are turned on. Hey, what is that? Julian Assange. What's the one? Edward Snowden. All these people came out and you know, basically, well, in the hood, what we call a snitch, man. All of them came out and snitched on you, man. Which really is no such thing of a snitch, man. All right, because Yahweh Shai, it was spies used in the scriptures. Okay, he sent Caleb them to go out and spy out the land, man. All right, and they bring back a report. Okay, so it ain't about snitching, man. It's about revealing the truth. All right, it wouldn't be such thing of no damn snitches if it wasn't for your ass. It's like this is I'm gonna go to it's like it. Okay, this is Luke 10:26. All right, he said, Luke 10:26, he said, fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in the light, and what ye hear in the ears, that preach ye upon the housetops. That's exactly what we do. All right. We're out here proclaiming the day of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. The men of GMS, man, and a few other, maybe a few others in these alphabet camps, man. All right. Let me play this first. First clip. I'm gonna just play. I got 3 of them to play, but just showing, man, that these nations are hip to not only us, man. We're wise to Satan devices, man. Thus said the scriptures. But these other nations, man, are tired of your bullshit. That's why, hey, man, this thing is at the cusp, man. All right, hold on. Also, I can. This is a real decent news station. It's so-called somewhat Christian bullshit, but they do be bringing out real good news, man. So if you brothers could, you know, get the link and subscribe to True News.
This is True News. I'm Doc Burkhart, sitting in for your host, Rick Wiles. Rick is participating in some high-level meetings today regarding the future of this ministry, and will be back in this chair on Monday. Meanwhile, Edward Zoll is here, and together we'll take a look at what is happening as the world burns. The presidents of Iran and Russia on Friday backed a military offensive to retake the last rebel-held area of Syria as Turkey's president pushed for ceasefire, perhaps the final chance to avoid what activists warn will be a humanitarian disaster. This trilateral summit in Tehran between the...
Hey, why would it be a economical disaster? Because the Yahweh Shai placed them there, man, and they know that like I said, man, Russia has already dispatched troops there. Turkey, all these other nations, man, that Yahweh Shai thus said the scripture has already said are posted up there, man. So like I said, it's only a few more things that need the economy to collapse, man, and these race riots, and the race riots is already here, man. This Nike thing is about the biggest. That's one of the biggest divides that ever could happen, man. And it's so crazy, but that's another video. I'm gonna go into the Nike thing too, but that's another video though. But let me go ahead and play this.
Iranian President Hassan Rouhani, Russian President Vladimir Putin, and Turkish President Erdogan had been viewed as a chance for a diplomatic solution before unleashing a full-scale assault on Syria's northwestern Idlib province. Instead, it further highlighted the stark differences between the allies of convenience in Syria's 7-year-old war, the topic of a summit that did not see the embattled President Bashar Assad directly represented. Everyone is going to get some Syria, and President Assad will get the leftovers. Turkish President Erdogan has warned Russia and Iran that an attack by Syrian government forces and their allies on the Idlib province, the last rebel stronghold in the war-ravaged Middle Eastern country, would result in a massacre. Mr. Erdogan spoke with Iranian President Rouhani and Russian President Putin, who said Syria's government has the right to recapture the entire country, and opposed Erdogan's call for a ceasefire in Idlib. The summit ended with a pledge to seek ways to resolve the situation in the province, where residents, rights activists, and foreign states feared an expected government offensive could cause high civilian casualties and a humanitarian catastrophe. Meanwhile, back in swampland USA, apparently there is lots of evidence that chemical weapons are being prepared by Syrian government forces in Idlib in northwest Syria. The new U.S. advisor for Syria said on Thursday, as he warned of risk of an offensive on the country's last big rebel enclave. Jim Jeffrey, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's, quote, special advisor on how to destroy Syria, gave this warning. I'm very sure that we have very, very good grounds to be making these warnings. Jim, please don't feel bad when Secretary Pompeo calls you special. When I was little, my grandmother would call me special whenever I would say crazy things as well. Now, we'll talk more about this intriguing summit in Tehran in just a few moments. Also, later in the program, Elon Musk will be spinning tales of autonomous planes, artificial intelligence, and robots that will eliminate humanity, all while smoking pot and getting high on a popular podcast last night. And before we get started, I want to take a moment and remind you that True News is now on Apple TV. And we want to say thank you to everyone that has joined us on the Smart Set. And some of you are watching us live right now on your own Apple TV. Now, if you don't have True News yet, all you need to do is go to the App Store on your device and download True News. It's free, easy to use, and you can enjoy not only the live Godcast each day, but you can also watch our entire archive of True News video episodes, hundreds and hundreds of hours of True News. I watched myself the other night on my own Apple TV and saw myself in glorious Technicolor on my 70-inch screen. My wife finally believed I was actually on television. She'd only seen me on an iPhone and tablet up to that point. So we're there. So download True News for your Apple TV today. Edward, wow. So this big summit that's happened in Tehran this week, President Erdogan, President Putin, and President Rouhani of Iran, there were hopes going into this that maybe they could work out a deal on the best way to advance on Idlib without causing the big crisis that the West is warning about, which really is setting up for the impending gas attack.
Yes.
But the big holdout, of course, is President Erdogan. Why is he so concerned about what's going on in Idlib?
Well, he borders this city. He fears that an attack both by ground and air forces by the joint alliance of Russia and Syria is going to cause upwards of maybe 2 million, maybe 3 million refugees to come pouring across his border. Another issue he has, Doc, is that he doesn't fully believe that this is going to help his other main concern in Syria, which is that an autonomous Kurdish state doesn't pop up on his border and then try to claim ownership to territory that's already in Turkey.
Now, why are there 2 million refugees in this province, Edward?
Well, it's because of this, quote, civil war. It's been going on for the last 6 to 7 years. If you look at the population of Idlib, has 1 million children among the 3 million that are in that city. Think about 1/3 of the inhabitants right now in Idlib are children. And that's because they've come from all across the country. They fled.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is it's an interesting article. You brothers can go back. You got the link, man, and you can go back and watch this. But this then I got one more. I think this is it. Yeah, because they kind of, Esau always go out into a tangent and shit. Let me play this.
This is True News. I'm Rick Wiles. The Syrian province of Idlib could be the location of the final battle in the U.S.-Israel-Saudi Arabian war.
Sean, you hear that? The final battle, right, man? Because they know, man. They know, like I said, man, the scripture, hey, man, Esau is done, man. He's done. He sent, like I said, those wicked-ass churches, man, this Christianity, all this shit is over with. He even knows it's over with. But like I said, Yahweh Shah still has them in a trick bag because the elites actually think are gonna war with Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget about the Blue Beam Project. You know, that's still in effect. You know, the fake coming of Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? That's still in effect. But this war here, man, is the final thing, man. And they know this. You know, we still got the, like I said earlier, man, the race riots. Okay, let me play some more of this.
To overthrow the presidency of Bashar Assad, the Russian military has slaughtered most of the ISIS army of jihadists who were sent into Syria by the United States, France, Great Britain, Saudi.
See, and they know. They just said that those ISIS troops were sent in by America and Iran and Israel. Okay, so they know that America is behind all this bullshit, man.
Arabia and Israel in 2013. The jihadist army has convened in Idlib for the final battle with Russian and Syrian soldiers. Russia's foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, said the jihadists must be liquidated. U.S. officials have conducted a fierce propaganda campaign in recent weeks to slow down.
Fierce propaganda campaign. This is America's stronghold, man. This is what America does. They come up with propagandas and bullshit and rumors and lies, fake news of showing kids being gassed. With that shit is all set up for them to make this war, to make war. But hey, man, Russia and all these other nations are on their ass, man. That's why this is the final thing, because people are tired of this bullshit. America can't play these games no more, man. It's over.
The advance of Russian and Syrian troops toward Idlib. Once again, Western officials are accusing President Assad of plotting a chemical attack on civilians in Idlib.
Accusing Assad again. You know what I'm saying?
Russian officials, however, claim that the United States and other Western nations are planning to carry out a false flag chlorine gas chemical attack in Idlib and blame it on Bashar Assad and Vladimir Putin. American and French officials said in recent days that both countries would take strong military action to punish Syria if chemical weapons are used. Foreign Minister Lavrov warned America today not to play with fire. He gave the warning during a news conference with Syrian Foreign Minister Walid Muallem. We have a video of the news conference, courtesy of RT.com.
Okay. All right, you brothers go back and watch that, man. I want to play one more, man. This is my man, Julius Malema. He cursing motherfucking Trump punk ass out, man. He do not like that motherfucker. But these other nations are tired of America, man.
Let me ask you something. Do you think your car insurance rate is fair? See, here's how insurance works.
They are scared of backlash. Then don't vote for meet a white person who support expropriation of land without compensation. So why are you shocked? I see leaders of the EFF and everybody.
I'm not going to play the whole thing, but like I said, you can get this link too and also play this, man.
Responding to Donald Trump, I don't have time for nonsense. I expected this. And more backlash is going to come. If South Africans are not ready to expropriate the land because they are scared of sanctions, they are scared of backlash, then don't vote for the EFF. Because you...
The EFF stands for Economical Freedom Fighters. I believe, don't quote me. I believe that's what it is.
Vote for us, we're going to expropriate land. And Donald Trump will come for us. and Britain will come for us.
Hey, this dude sound. Hey, he sound like us, man. He know he counted up the cost. This guy counted up the cost, man, and he's speaking boldly, man. Hey, so hey, man, that's the time we in. All right, that's why us as men of the Lord, man, should come boldly, man, into this devil's face, telling he's the fucking devil, man. You know. Hey, but that's it, man. I don't want to drag this out with videos, but like I said, I got another scripture I want to hit. This is Isaiah. Yeah, excuse my phone, brothers. Yeah, man, this shit is over, bro. This was. Oh, well, no, Salakia. No, I didn't want to get that. I want to get Tobit. Come on. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. This is Tobit 12 and 11. Surely I will keep close nothing from you, for I said it was good to keep close the secrets of a king, but that it was honorable to reveal the works of the power. Right. And that's exactly what we do, man. So it's no such thing as like snitching in this truth. You know, when we see things, man, we publish it. We publish it openly. All right. Because the Yahshua is not about no secrets, man. He's not about no secrets. That's Esau's kingdom, man. You know, now if you confide in a brother about something and you tell him not to mention it, then he's supposed to hold that. You know what I'm saying? Because if he asks you not to say nothing, then and you go and say it anyway, that's being a talebearer. Okay? So but as far as like, you know, you doing things and then you doing things unrighteously, you doing wicked shit, and then you tell a brother not to say nothing, and then if that brother don't say nothing, then he was counted as wicked too. All right, so our kingdom does the kingdom of heaven operates nothing like this wicked ass kingdom. Okay, so Esau spies and all of this bullshit, that's what kingdom they in. The spies go lie on other spies, and the spies come back with half truths and not with the full truth. You know what happened to I forgot it was Caleb and the other guy. The other two came back with a false report. And look what happened to them, man. All right, so hey, man, we're to hold this truth, man, and like I said, we make honorable, we make righteous reports. Okay, hold on, I got one more. This is Proverbs. I really got to see what's wrong with my damn phone. What's the Psalms? Is it this one? It's Proverbs 3, I think. Proverbs 3. And 32. See, I do everything in righteousness. Right, here you go. He said, for the forward is an abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but the blessings and the habitations of the just. Surely he scored. No, it's like that was it. I was just, yeah. He said, for the forward is an abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. Right. And what is the secrets, man? That we're the Israel, that we're the people, we're the so-called native Negro and the Negro, Haitian, and the Native Americans and the Latin tribes are the children of Yahweh Shah, man, are the chosen people. Okay, that's the secret. Okay, and that's what we're proclaiming on the housetops, man. Because before then, man, it wasn't known. But before I came into the truth, I didn't know who I was. You know, our people was out here thinking we was African American, and the so-called Puerto Ricans thought they was Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. You know, all the bywords. All right, so we're proclaiming the real secrets, man, which is the secrets that's been given through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man, revealed to his prophets, man. All right, with that, man, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, Bahashem Rakah Kadash. All right, peace and blessings be multiplied to the elect first, man. All right, shalom.